Folks, welcome to the week 18 update of the Blue Guardian Challenge. Now, we've got 2 traders taking on the challenge this week who you're about to hear from, but the good news is we've got another 2 joining this week on the live streams and doing the challenge. So we've got Lara from the US who's doing New York session, and we've got Hadros from London who's doing the London session, which makes sense. So he's covering 4 of the London sessions and Lara is doing 3 of the New York sessions. In fact, we're covering all of those sessions throughout the entire course of this week. So every day you're going to see something on TRADINGNUT from a streamer who's trading one of those sessions. So if you want support, go and check that out over there on the channel. Now, about my trading last week, I didn't actually place any trades on a Blue Guardian account. I set myself up with a fresh Blue Guardian 100k challenge. If you want to do the same, use coupon code TRADINGNUT, all one word. You're going to get 10% off, link in the description. And also set myself up with a trading plan across the week. So that was trading the Asia session. I'm going to look to take maybe 1, possibly 2 trades that session, and only trading US dollar JPY. Then I'm going to do London as well. Same again, 1 or 2 trades, and trading only Euro US dollar. So I'm going to set that as my you guys can hold me to this. I'm going to set that as my trading plan, and I'm not going to deviate from it. If I do, I want to see you in the comments abusing the hell out of me. Okay, all right. So let's hear from Zach first, and then we got Gentsla as well. In fact, I haven't seen Gentsla's update. He did send me a screenshot on Thursday, and I saw that he was about 0.6% away from passing phase 1, and I haven't had an update from him since, so I don't even know where he's at. You guys are going to find out in a second. Before we jump in there, remember, if you do want to take a spot here in a Blue Guardian Challenge, fill in the form below the video. There's a link there, especially for the Asia session. So we've got nobody in Asia at the moment. If you do want to trade the Asia session, you are an Asia session trader, then fill that form in. All right, let's hear from my sponsors, Blue Guardian, and get on with the show. Our sponsor, Blue Guardian, is the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and over trading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
Hi everyone, Gentsla here, coming back with another weekly update this week. This week was spicy. We had we were almost there. It was 0.5% to completing the challenge. Unfortunately, Friday came along and stuffed us out. But that's okay. That kind of happens. I've dropped, my account has dropped now. I'm still in profits, but I'm only 3.3% up. So as we can see, we are now right there at 3.39%, and it's been really frustrating. It's been quite a challenge. I'm not gonna lie, this challenge has been a couple of months now, and it's actually I've been through ups and downs, and it's the whole psychological factor of it. So I've come up with a new plan. Now this plan is interesting. I am going to only be hitting 1 trade a day. So I'm not going to be looking at multiple times, multiple different things. I'm only going to be looking at 1 trade a day. And that 1 trade is going to be in London. Now, the reason for this is because I find that London has a lot more volatility. So there's more movement to be had. It also allows you to place your stops in a place that will be safer than somewhere in Asia. Even though Asia is quite good, and I still trade a lot with Asia, but I will show you what I'm talking about. So these were actually trades that I took this week, and they were quite spicy and quite nice, but again, they don't mean anything, seeing as we're still down on the week. So I have to change how I'm mentally thinking about this whole process. So in my whole idea, my whole plan is literally going to be Hong Kong gap, wait for London, target every day. And with that, I'll be able to get a decent 3R to 4R in my trades. So here's another London. We have another 3R there. And then we have one London, which is a 4.7. We then have the next day, London, which is a 3R. So very consistent. And I will be trading this way, and I'll only be taking the 1 trade just because I want to rein myself back in because I feel like I've lost control. And setting myself up for the one trade, I have my rules, I enter when I enter, and that's what I'm going to do. Doing this, I have readjusted my risk management as well. So I'm going to be looking at a 1% per trade, which means we are up 3% right now, which means we have 10 trades to lose, which means I have 10 days of complete fails, 10 days in a row, or I look at 1 or 2 days and I pass, either or. Okay. So I hope everything's okay, and that's how it's going to be this week. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you all next week. Bye.
All right, recap for this week. This was a drawdown week for me. You can see my graph here on my Blue Guardian dashboard. So at first, feeling discouraged. So today I had 2 trades this morning on NASDAQ looking short. I sat down here this afternoon to take a look to see what happened. Actually, after this trading here, I shut the charts off because I was feeling pretty discouraged and didn't want to get revengey. But in this situation here, I had been waiting for, and actually this takes me into my trade yesterday too. My attempts yesterday were similar. I'm going to switch time zones here. So yesterday I was looking long to get back up to this daily fair value gap with the order block in the midst of it. I was early on this pullback here and stopped out and had to set it aside for yesterday as well. But wanting to point out that yesterday's idea was correct, my timing was wrong. So not only did it go up to where my first target would have been, which is up here by this pivot, but then also actually over the course of the overnight session got up all the way to the order block, which is this little red line. Let me get rid of this one here. This little red line here. So I would have gotten my full target if I had been patient and I was able to find the right timing of entry. Then today is the same story. I was looking for a return down after poking out above yesterday's, the earlier session's highs right here for liquidity. And then even seeing this little raid right here where it pops up just a little above the previous one. Tried short there. It was too soon. So then it raided again and I tried short and it was a little too soon. And then you can see it did fall off eventually. So I'm taking a positive attitude to this week, even though it was a losing week for me, because my ideas are getting there. They're just showing this week that it was a little too soon. So first target for this one would have been here, down at this lower area, and then my second target was just above yesterday's low, or I guess that would be yesterday's low is this little green line in this fair value gap on the daily chart. So happy about the overall outcome. Just need to work on my timing. So that's my recap for the week. I'm looking forward to next week. I'm going to adjust my risk profile just a little bit in terms of a lot of my trades did hit 1R before they stopped out. I'm going to take first target at 1R regardless. That way a week like this would have been pretty much break even or a lot closer to break even rather than finishing up in drawdown. So that's my plan. Thanks, Cam. Thanks, Blue Guardian. Farewell.
All right, folks, I'm here at Black Bull Markets headquarters in Auckland, New Zealand. You can see this amazing view behind me of Auckland Harbour. Now, talking about views, if you do want to get free TradingView Pro, then all you need to do is trade 1 lot a month at Black Bull Markets, and they're going to give you free TradingView Pro. So, folks, to find out more, click the link in the description below or the card above.